Good morning, everyone. Grab a cup. Join me. I have Jamaican Me Happy because I had a good weekend. I went on a road trip, went to Hobby Lobby, got a box to use for the channel. That's always good, right? So, that box that I sorted yesterday, I sorted out stuff for baby stuff and I sorted out stuff for the channel. That box won't be shown all at once. It'll be shown in drips and drabs through the addictions videos, through the lives, that kind of thing. So, good morning from everywhere. Whole bunches of you came out today. That's great. And Linda went to Hobby Lobby yesterday. A few of the girls did and didn't find anything. I didn't buy it all, I promise. Well, we have a big show today. Deb is in a hurry. She's got somewhere to go. So some of the make along or the giveaways need to be done before the end of the show today. So she can leave. So that's always good. One of the things I was thinking about over the weekend is how this group has developed into something very special. It's like I know each and every one of you a little bit more every time, every week. And that is really, really cool. But I also would like you to get to know each other. And by doing make alongs together and things like that, we are getting to know each other. We've done swaps, and some of you have made really good friends. And that is what this is all about. So I was just going to say that. And one of the reasons I was going to is because I noticed that there was a couple of girls that are always watching the replay and never can make the live. And I would just want to say a hi to those girls. They are, and I went back about a month and I put down the names that were always showing up. Linda says she bought 2 carts full. I did get 1 entire cart full and had a few things in my arms still when I went through the line. But, you know, I only bought things that I would have bought anyway. So that way, and except for a couple items for the channel. Anyway, I want to say hi to the girls that are always watching the replays. Adele, Charlene, Carla, Debbie, Beverly. Hi to Christine, Lashera, Ida, Sandy, Irene, Jacoba, and one more Whip, and Anita. Those are the girls that are always commenting on the replay. So hi to those girls. Oh, you're going to blame Rose for that? She told you about we knew it was coming. Every summer we've been waiting, and I've never, ever, ever got to go to Hobby Lobby and find a clearance because the Hobby Lobby is so far away. But I want to tell you that I did buy 1 yarn for today's show. And that is this Yarn Bee Soft Secret. So that's going to be destashing today. So I hope that you're excited about that. And then the other thing that I wanted to say today about the community is I got a big shout out from Dana this last week. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I got a whole bunch of people that joined in the Facebook group from her shout out. And I want to thank her so much for that. That is nice. That is really nice. And we all are doing it. And I am also excited about that the carousel box is making its round. This carousel box was thought up by Kim and I from the Crafty Nomad, and we did about 6 or 7 ornaments, put them in a box, and we asked about 10 other girls to join us, and we've been working on it for a couple of months, and they all talked back and forth, and we set up an itinerary for this box to make its way through the 10 girls. And it started, there's a playlist on my channel, and I didn't realize the playlist was set to private. And then when Bev did it from Ditmore Crafts, those videos were on the playlist, but it was set at private. So I'm sorry about that. When Pamela did hers, good morning, Steve. When Pamela did hers and looked for the playlist, she caught that it was set on private. So it is now public. So if you haven't seen those videos, there are 2 girls so far that have done a video. This week, it is at Sandy at Left is Right Crochet. She has the box. I'm looking forward to her video. I don't know when she's doing it. She hasn't told me. So that is where it is. After Sandy, the next person in line is Jill from the Fibercast, or the Craft Fiberfloozy Crafts, I believe it is. So that'll be number 4 on the list. So as it goes around, it's going to stop at Kim's house for a brief moment in between. She's going to check on things, make sure the box is still intact, that kind of thing, and maybe add some stuff. So that'll be nice to see the halfway point at at Kim's house. So that'll be great. So is everybody working on the blanket? Now, I know you can do any blanket you want for this live make-along this time. It is 3-week blanket make-along. So the end will be June 27th. And the prize to win if you do a blanket and post the finished blanket is a cake of the Caron Skinny Cakes. And then I added one of the new stitch markers, which is this daisy one. So that is what you can win. This is the blueberry pudding one. And yeah, the blanket does go quite quick. I have not finished mine yet, but I brought it out today to show you. This is a 3 light, and you know what? I should tell you how many yards in these. 795 yards. So you get a nice baby-sized blanket if you make a blanket out of one of these. So that is what I'm using for mine also, is a cake of that. I put it in one of these holders that LaToya sent me. And it is, I don't know, maybe halfway, possibly. Let's see. I'm using an H hook, and here it is. Comes out very evenly striped, I think. It's not all messed up at all. This is a 3-row repeat. And some people have sent me a help me out questionnaire when they started it, which is great. I helped a couple people get through it. It is called the Superbly Simple Baby Blanket. It is free on Ravelry. The designer is Heather Gibbs. And the link will be below, or in the Facebook group. It's linked there as well. I have done this in several different colorways. I did one in this banana split colorway, which is great because if you have a lot of color going on and you just want to, do something nice and quick, and then it's perfect. I did mention last week that it is in both UK terms and English terms. So if you highlight the second section where the slash is the first, in the instructions, the first part of the instructions is in UK. If you highlight the English, your eye goes to that a lot easier. This white, it's not actually white, it's a slight tint of light blue, and it was there. That's where the cake started. So no, I have not altered this at all. I've not cut it or anything. I just started and that's the way it's working out. So I'm very happy with this yarn choice. Now, what I did do is I decided to do a review on another yarn and do it during this live, during this make along. So I picked out 3 skeins of this Loops and Threads Baby Bliss from Michaels. And what drew me to it was how soft it was. This is so soft. This is something I found, maybe about January, February. And I was like, what is this? I hadn't seen it before. So this is called Baby Bliss, and it has 179 yards in a skein, and it's a 4 medium. So I thought, well, let's try this out. So I started a sweater in this, and I could not stand it. It was horrible. It was blotchy, and it was in crochet. So hi, everybody just joining us. So I thought, I'm going to rip that out. So I ripped it out, and I like the softness, and I like the colorway for making something different colors for sale. So I went ahead and I re-hanked it, and then here is the empty label from the first skein. What I did was I took an eye hook, because it's a 4, and I started the Superbly blanket in this colorway. And as you can see, it is all variegated. It does not come out striped. It is very unusual. It's not pooling or anything, I don't think. But I think I'm going to like the finished Superbly Granny in this. It's very easy to use. It's not splitting at all with an eye. So that's my second one. And I kind of really like this. This yarn is let me see here. It's nylon, 53% nylon and 47% acrylic. So it's a total different kind of blend. That's probably why when I felt it, I'm like, this is really soft. So yeah, it's a peach, a pink, a gray, and a white, all 4 colors. And they call it Cutie Pie Peach. So I'm going to be putting the 3 skeins that I got into this, and then when I run out, that'll be the end of the blanket. So I hope you guys are enjoying this design. If you're not, you still have time to start it. It runs for 3 weeks, and the prize will be drawn on the live June 27th. All right, let's get right on to our jewelry drawing for the week. I brought out 2 bracelets. How you win today is you're going to choose your color. So let's get out both bracelets, and you can decide what one you like. Now, the paparazzi tended to do bracelets in sets of 3 sometimes. So I brought out 2 sets of 3. Now, when Deb goes ahead and marks the chat, you're going to choose the gold and silver pearl set of 3. And there are 3 separate bracelets in this set. They are lead and nickel free. And I used to be a dealer, and I'm just downsizing my inventory by destashing it here. So you get 3 sets of pearls and gold, and yeah, they're gold. And then this one has little tiny rhinestones on it. So these are really pretty. They are stretchy. So if you want to get the gold one, you would write gold now in the comments. Or if you would rather have silver and purple, I have a set with purple beads. There's two purple beaded bracelets and 1 silver one that has like little tiny charms on it. It has a heart charm. So you would put down the gold or the purple for your choices today. And I'm going to give you a minute to write those in the comments. You do have to have a United States address and 18 years of age and be a sub to my channel. So that's the jewelry drawing today. Purple or gold, your choice. 48 people in the room. Thank you very much. If anyone would ever like to help me with shipping, there's a super chat there for you to send me a little gift. What we'll do is in just a moment, Deb will mark the chat again. Then she will go off and draw a winner and let us know who that was. You have a week to claim your prize. Most of the time, the prizes are claimed off the live by the end of the day, and I can ship them out. Thank you, Jan. Thank you so much. It's my coffee girl this morning. So what happens is I usually go to the post office Monday and mail these right out. And by Wednesday or Thursday, a lot of the girls have them already. So that's fun. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, girls, so much. Yes, thanks for the thumbs up also. So Crystal's here this morning. I seen you had a haul video up last weekend or last week. And I haven't watched it all, but I was watching it. That's cool. A lot of girls here are truck drivers. That is amazing. All right, then, Deb, go ahead, mark the chat. Any questions about the make-along at all? Any questions about any make-alongs that I'm doing? We have a new one. It is Outlander themed. I did give a suggestion of the item that I'm doing, and that is the the novella shawl. It is a hooded shawl, so I'm excited about that. I did not do any more on it since my last addictions video, which I showed. I have a little bit done. This pattern is just a little bit done. It's the same amount done that I had the other day. So it is the, what do they call that? Somebody just said something to me about it a second ago, and I'm going to look back at it. It is called the linked double crochet, and it is the linked double crochet through the whole entire shawl. So if you've never heard of that, check it out. She even does a tutorial for it and everything. If you check the link out of the novella shawl, then you can also click on a little tutorial for that. So that's how far I am. I am not that far. But I do have to say that Make Long goes through the end of the year, and it's going to have some different kinds of things to win. Probably going to have a little bit of a vintage vibe. There are 30 entries in the bracelet giveaway. That's great. Wonderful. What else have I been working on this week? Well, this weekend, I was working on a sweater out of here. This is the book from Hirschner's. It has 9 knitted sweaters in it, and I'm working my way through it. I'm doing this sweater again. This is the eyelet one, the eyelet lace. Hi, Nancy. So what I was doing was I was doing it in the loops and threads, rainbow, mint green. Thank you, Ravini. Thank you guys so much. It's doing it in this beautiful cuddle soft 4 medium 100% polyester yarn. Really nice. So I wanted to look how much is left. I mean, like, I hardly put a dent in it. It has 503 yards. I could make a whole nother sweater and then some. But here it is. I finished it. Well, there's the back. And I left off the eyelet lace on the sleeves. Now, the reason why I did that is because a lot of times I change a pattern due to usefulness. Now, sometimes we make a sweater because we want to bring the baby home in something extravagant. So we put all kinds of ribbons on it and, or a picture. You want to do a picture and you want a fancy sweater. Fine. But when you want to use the sweater all the time and the baby spits up on it and it's washing and it's being worn and being useful, then you might not want a lot of lace and ribbon and bows and flowers. You might want something just plain. So the lace is here, yes, but when you're putting the sleeves, the baby's arms in the sleeve, out of the sleeves, in the sleeve, out of the sleeve, there is no lace here now. I did it plain, but it really isn't plain. While I was finishing up this morning, I got up early and I finished the second sleeve. While I was doing that, I realized it was 9:30 and I needed to go. I was like, oh no. So I got in here, set up everything. I don't take it down. I just, set it up. And then I went and sewed on the first button. And then I didn't have time to sew on the other two. So these little buttons are little tiny green ones. And this is perfect. I am getting my buttonholes down a little bit better now so that they don't slide right off, which is perfect. This is so soft. It is just, I am so happy with it. So that is done. Now I got to make a hat to match it, I think. I think so. Yeah, easy to care for. That's my yeah, because I want them to be used. I don't want them to just put them on a hanger and put them away and say, I'll use it someday. And then it's too small by the time they get to use it, right? So that is getting there. The set, I mean, is getting there. So back to Hobby Lobby. Did we get a winner for the did I miss it? Well, we do want to do some fancy ones, right? Did I miss the winner, Deb? All right. I might have. I was gabbing away, so I probably did miss it. Winner was Aisha. Congratulations to Aisha. I'm sure Deb will send me a message later to say which one she chose and that kind of thing. All right. Congratulations again. So that means that Deb is ready to do the D-stash. So I hope you're all here and excited about the fact that I brought some Hobby Lobby yarn home from the clearance. Yes, it's going on. Some stores haven't started yet. I've seen a bunch of comments on everybody's, Facebook groups and stuff like that of look what I got, or I didn't get any, or whatever. And it's always exciting to see, what they put out, because sometimes a store will start with the cottons and some other stores won't do the cottons till last. And then other stores will start with those, the cakes and stuff, and other stores won't do those till last. So it's like, oh my gosh. So yes, I went, and it took us all day. It was an all-day affair. We actually ended up going to a big mall that I had never been to before, because that's where the Hobby Lobby was. And like I said, I'd never been there. So I did take a little tiny bit of video, and I will use it in my next addictions and show you just a little bit. And that's where I will show you a little bit of yarn. But today I did want to bring on a little bit of what I got. So if you have followed me, you will know that I am in love with the Hobby Lobby Baby Bee Lulu. I love it. And I had gotten some from Deb one time. She stopped and got me some. And I bought one or two online. Well, when I got to Hobby Lobby yesterday, you got it. It was all marked down. Every color of Lulu was marked down. Well, I'm sorry, but I did take it all. I put it all in my cart. There were only about 11 skeins of it, but I just had to have it. So these are the Lulu. This one happens to be the sugar plum, and I don't believe I had any. Maybe I have one of them, but they marked them all down, and I did not have any of this light color one, which is the ivory. No, and so if you like making baby stuff and you have a Hobby Lobby, be sure and grab some of this Lulu, because for what it's worth, I think they've discontinued the whole entire line. I may be wrong, but I guess not a lot of people bought it or something. I don't know. But I got it in yellow. And I also found it in this color. This color is Hugs and Kiss. Hugs and Kiss is a multi-colorway. I'm not sure if the camera's blowing it out too much to see that. I'm coming back here so that way you can see. But oh my goodness, it is the softest, full of halo. My favorite baby yarn that I found there. It is 62% polyamide and 38% acrylic. It's 259 yards in a skein, and you can make a sweater out of one if you knit it. If you don't knit it, you can still make a sweater out of one. You just have to be a small one, not like 2-year-old. But like I said, you can mix and match the colors really well. They are all pastel. They are so soft. So I got a whole bag. Like 11 or 12 of them. So that was what I wanted to share with you today is that Lulu. So you'll be seeing some stuff with Lulu. I did make a lot of edging items with edging with Lulu on them. So yeah, everybody says that they have stopped in. And Linda says she took the dazzling. Granny D, you went and got some of the dazzling. Wonderful. I did get 2 colors of dazzling, and one of them I got for the channel, and one of them I got for me. But you'll see that in later videos. Yeah, I believe that's the one with the glitter, and it is a lot of colorway too. All right, so there's 50 people here. Glad to have you. This morning's D-Stash. What normally happens is my friend Deb marks the chat, and you have 1 minute to comment whatever word we do today. Today it is Soft Secret. We're going to give away 3 skeins of ombre gold dust. It is a Soft Secret from Hobby Lobby. It's a yarn bee, and this is the colorway. And it is 100% acrylic yarn, 199 yards. So you're going to get 3 of them today. That is the D-Stash. So if you've never tried this, this is very similar to Care & Simply Soft, in my opinion. It's a 4 medium. And did I say the colorway? Gold dust. So it's got maroon and gray and gold, and then a real dark blue. Very pretty. Go ahead and mark the chat, Deb, and we'll get this started. Yes, you do need to make sure that you only write your word Soft Secret 1 time after the mark. That helps the girls. There you go. Now you can go ahead and write it in. Everyone gets 1 entry. Okay, while you're doing that, I would like to mention the 1,500 subscriber giveaway. No, we have not hit 1,500 subscribers, but in anticipation of it, I have challenged you all to send me a 8-inch square in a 4 medium weight acrylic yarn, your choice of pattern, and I'm going to put all those squares that I get into a blanket starting September 1st. And then when we hit 1,500 subs, we're going to give that blanket away. How fun is that? Mark the chat, Deb, and we'll get on with the D-Stash. So while Deb's doing that, I'm going to show you the 2 squares one more time that Deb sent me. And the reason why is because I didn't show them on the live. I only showed them on the addictions video. So Deb went ahead and sent me 2 squares. So there's the first one. It's done in Red Heart Colorscape. That was discontinued last year, I believe. And this colorway, I do believe, is the same colorway through both squares. So there's my first 2 squares. I did post a video or a picture in the Facebook group of the first 2 squares, and as they come in, I'm going to be putting pictures of the squares into that Facebook group post. Now, today I want to open the second package. I got a second package on Friday, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna put it here. So Deb did post the link to this pattern in that post. So if you're looking for the pattern for Deb's squares, she posted it in the post for the 1,500 subscriber giveaway. 8 inches, a 4 medium yarn, 8-inch square. So basically, I can put a border on it, so it'll bump them up like to 8.5 or whatever. So on Friday, I got another little package here. And this one is from someone I have never talked to, I have never heard of. And she's probably going to say, well, yeah, you did, but I don't remember. If I did, I'm sorry. Her name is Emma. Hi, Emma. And she sent me 2 squares also. So I want to show her squares today. And she also sent me this postcard. Look! So obviously she knows that this postcard would make me smile. And it did. I was like, oh my gosh, check him out. He's cool. So she says, hi, Christy. Here are my donations to your blanket. I hope you enjoy them. Best regards, Emma. And Emma lives in New York State, where I live. So I went ahead and glanced at them and went out of my mind. She did one with a daisy. You guys, does she know me or what? Look at that. Yes. So today's D-Stash goes to Nightingale Crochet. Congratulations to you. Send me a message via email or instant messenger, and you have a week to claim your prize and get me your United States address. So that is square number 3, and it's from Emma. And then it is even cuter is she did another one, and this one's yellow, and this one has a little stitch marker on it that says New York. Yes. Let me get that up there. Let's see if I can get that in the view. Is it? Yeah, I think it says New York. So you know what? I'm going to leave the stitch marker right on the square. Yep, I am. I'm going to leave it right on there. If you want to send something like that that's going to stay on the square, then put it on the square. But because she didn't specifically say this was for you, then I'm going to leave it right on the square, and then the person that gets it will get a New York stitch marker. So how cool is that? Thank you so much, Emma. I hope you watched this video or on the replay. That is awesome. So this can't be more fun. It just couldn't be. It is so great. And Dana shouted that out on her channel too. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so cool. So I'll be posting that, those 2 squares here sometime shortly now that I've shown it. So anytime I get a square, I'm going to show it on a show, either here or the addictions videos, and then I will post it. So I won't be posting it. If you don't see your square, don't worry, because I'm saving up. You know, I don't usually open things unless it's on camera. So, yeah. All right, so that went to Nightingale Crochet. So congratulations again. All right, let's see, where are we here? 39 minutes in. I got one more thing from Hobby Lobby. I got a whole bunch of brochures. Now, I know some of you are not interested in winning anything like this, so you don't have to enter. But what I did was I got a bunch so that for the next several weeks, I can give a couple on the show. So what I'm going to do is, because we're doing baby stuff, I thought I would give 2 of the brochures that have baby items in them. And then that will be our pattern giveaway for today. So I'm going to give these 2 brochures to the next drawing. And I can do this again another time, but this time, and I'm not going to show them all, I'm going to show them as we go. So I went ahead and got 2 of the baby ones. This one says Big and Beautiful Yarns. Now, what's going to happen is these 2 are going to go to the same winner. So when Deb marks the chat for this, which she will soon, you will look over what I'm going to show you. And if you want to enter, you can put in the word brochures. So that is the first pattern, is a bunting in this book. And they are using jumbo sized yarn. And there is a rug. Looks like is that a koala bear? No, yeah, okay. And then there is a hedgehog with the big yarn. And then there is a blanket. There is a blanket. So that is all on here. One of them, the blanket is knit. The rest is crochet. So the 3 regular patterns are crochet. Now this one is included in this. This is a brochure giveaway. This little outfit here is in this one. How cute is that? Look at the pom-poms on the hat. I don't do that, but oh my gosh, it's so cute. So that's the hat and the booties there, the shoes, the outfit itself, and then inside is another outfit for a girl with a little skirt and a sweater. So how cute. So if you want to win these 2 brochures, just write brochure now, and Deb will draw a winner for that too. So I hope everybody's having a great weekend. If you are done entering in the brochure, go ahead, Deb, and we will mark that and get along on. So this weekend has been kind of rainy and that kind of thing. So it was okay. We went to Hobby Lobby, like I said. Go ahead and mark the chat, Deb, and we'll just give away that. And then Deb's going to go. She's got things to do today, and she's going to, I believe, a baby shower and a couple other things. She's going to have a big day of it. So let's open up the chat to ask me anything within reason. If you ever want to help me out with any shipping on all the make-alongs, all the giveaways, all you have to do is click the little $sign down there and send me a super chat or a super sticker. And that is how you can donate to the channel. So, yes, Deb's going to have a great day. So I'm looking forward to all of the squares. I am really enjoying it. How much fun is it? Any questions today? Let's see, what else do I have down here? Oh, I know what I was going to show you. I'm going to get up real quick and go get it. I'll be right back. Okay, last week, Lori asked if a sampler or a wall hanging cross stitch or some kind of an embroidery would be okay for the Outlander themed make along. And I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. So I was going to show you something that I received at my wedding from one of my girlfriends who cross-stitched it. So here it is. Now let's see. Is it dusty? Of course it is. It hangs on the wall, you know. She did a cross stitch and she did a sampler. So there is the wedding bells and the roses and our names and the date we got married. And these cross stitch samplers are perfect. It says to love and to cherish, to have and to hold, from this day forward, and the two shall become one. And it says September 1st, 2012. So yeah, it is very special to me that my maid of honor actually was the one that cross-stitched this. So yeah, I thought that would be perfect to bring it on and show you today. The winner of the brochure today is Elizabeth Porter. Congratulations to Elizabeth. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting my channel. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. So basically, this is perfect to fall into the Outlander theme. Yes. I thought she did a really nice job on it. Somebody else gave me another one, and I'll show that one on a different day. Yeah. Any other questions? Yes, I do. All right. Well, Granny D did finish something, and I'm like, oh, that is great. She was working on a couple different things, different times, but she actually finished this time. So she's going to post it in the group. Now, that make-along is an ongoing make-along through the rest of the year. And I'm just going to do random draws from that one. There is no set time limit on there. So I am using a alpaca yarn this time. And I'm making a Christie's Outlander inspired cowl. And it is out of the alpaca loops and threads, bulky 6, perfect to use up your bulky 6. Knit in the round, potato chippy, whatever you want to call it, easy peasy. I know that if you don't knit, you don't think so, but there should be a very easy pattern on Bee Hooked where she starts you in the round. And you can do as many items as you want, Outlander. Doesn't matter. I will, when I draw, I'll put all the names of everybody that is involved in an item for that into a wheel and draw. So that's fine. So I'm doing 60 stitches on a US 13 set of needles. And Bee Hooked has an easy way of casting on and joining in the round. And then all you do is just do, well, you could just do knit if you wanted to. You wouldn't have to do a ribbing, but I am doing a ribbing. It's a 3 by 1, so it's 3 knits, 1 purl, 3 knits, 1 purl, and a big needle and a big yarn makes the project go so quickly. My plan is to use at least 2 of these up. If it's not long enough after 2, then I'll probably add some more, but it should be plenty long enough with 2. You don't always want just a little tiny one. So I'm doing this one about approximately 12 inches to 14 inches. So how pretty is this colorway? Now, I'm not sure whether this alpaca is left in Michael's anymore. I did get these on sale on the clearance, $3 clearance. This is the purple colorway. It is alpaca, and it is 20% alpaca, 80% acrylic. So it's really nice. What are you most proud of that you have made? What project are you most proud of? most proud of? That's really hard because almost 90% of the items I have made, I have sold to a customer. I don't have. The other 5%, I give to family. So I don't have them either. So I really don't have any of my handmade items that much. The one I probably was most proud of, believe it or not, would be a cross-stitch design that I made for my mom of her horse. I didn't have an exact cross-stitch pattern for it, but I had a sample of a horse, and I just changed what I wanted to and the color that I was working with to make it look like her horse. And she says I nailed it. I made it look exactly like her horse. That one I can take a picture of and I can show you. And I think I may have at one point done that. I can't show it on the live because she has it at her house, but so 60 stitches, 3x1 ribbed, and that is one of the first cowls. I'm going to do a lot of these cowls with this bulky 6, and I will share them with everybody. Coming up in the next couple days and in the future, I would like to go over a few things that I'm getting involved in. So as you know, the carousel box is with Sandy at Left is Right Crochet. So check for her video to be uploaded and see what she took out of the ornament carousel box. I am getting ready to do another video with Stephanie for No Filter Fiber Cast, and we're excited. We are enjoying ourselves with that show. That should be coming up this week, and it'll be a premiere on her channel this time. The premiere means that when the first time that the video becomes public, you can go on together in a chat setting like this and watch it together. But it only happens the one time. And then the chat goes away and then the video becomes permanent just like any other video. So that I just thought that feature was kind of cool. And so we have implemented that feature with our No Filter Fiber Cast. So it's kind of different. It makes it different. Have a good day, Denise. Thank you for joining me. Any other questions about any other make-alongs? What else do we have going on? Pineapple make-along. Make a pineapple per month. All of these make-alongs can be found in the announcements tab of the Facebook group. Be sure and join. We are over 800. And believe me, when that hits 1,000, there will be a giveaway. It will be on that Facebook page only. It won't be on the live. It won't be on any videos. It will just go up and say 1,000, member, whatever. So that will be coming in the Facebook group in another 150, I think, members. By the way, that Facebook group is not for self-promotion. I have had to delete a lot of self-promotion. You're not even going to get told. If it's self-promotion, it will be deleted. All right, so what else am I doing? I am joining in on the Christmas in July fairies. Yes. Whole bunches of girls are going to be doing videos July 1st for Christmas in July fairies. If you did it last year or you participated in it last year, then you know it's huge. And it's fun, and it is just crazy how you can go and you can watch all the different fairies and find out channels you never even heard of before. So that's going to be fun. I will be doing mine. I will be giving out yarn. I am a yarn fiber content channel. So anything to do with crochet or knitting or yarn, I'm in, which is why I joined. But if I get people that don't want yarn, then don't enter. That's all. Yes, we had a Yarny sister win last year. Yeah. And now she has her own channel. So that is cool. And that was Mama Swift. That is Trisha. So if you have never heard of Christmas in July fairies, go ahead. Put it in the search engine from last year. It's a hashtag Christmas in July fairies, all one word. And all last year's videos will come up. There's probably a playlist still listed for it. That'll give you a hint to what's going to happen this year, because it's going to be pretty much the same. All right. Well, anybody else? Any other questions? Upcoming in my next addictions video is a brand new Crafty Toads monthly mystery club. I got month number 2 that I got. I have not been on it very long. Last month, I got this gorgeous skein of yarn from them and these 2 minis. So I'm looking forward to using them. And so I'm excited about opening this box. I haven't opened it yet. I will be opening it on the next addictions video. Our next live with Hook and Stitch live with Kim will be June 26th at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, so that's a couple weeks off. And we do on that show is we ask you guys to come on the show with us live and show your stuff. That's what that's all about. That show is not about me. It is not about Kim. It is about you guys, the people that don't have channels, the people that don't have anybody to crochet with, the people that, are excited about joining in the make-alongs. We have a make-along going on over there called the Shenanigans 2021, and that will be ending. We'll be giving out our grand prizes that day on that live for the 26th of June. So if you haven't entered in that, you've got 2 to 3 weeks left. Do anything, any craft, doesn't matter. Post it on my Facebook group in that post. And you will be entered in to win something from Kim, something from me, handmade project bag from Elle Gray. Who is Elle Gray? She's a secret maker here. She's a creator here on the channel and on other channels too. I know she has donated things to other people. She will take orders. So if you're in the Facebook group and you know the moderator, Lori Gray, go ahead, message her, ask her if you can order a project bag from her. So I hope everyone has a great weekend. I really thank you so much for joining me. You could be everywhere, anywhere else. You could be out in the yard doing gardening. You could be on someone else's channel. But you're here. You chose to be with me, and that is super cool. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful week, everyone. Say our goodbyes. I should be doing a new addictions video this week in a couple days. All right. No more questions. Everybody knows everything. Nice to see you all. Yeah. I got to get going because I got some videos to watch too. I'm actually behind a little bit. Anita's here today. Well, hi, Anita. All right. Well, I'll talk to you all later. Let me get these links in there from everything that I talked about. And bye, y'all. Have a great weekend.